that, or try to 100% the palace so you never have to go back. I didn't really want to go back into the palace until I'm just doing the story mode anyway, because I don't want to like accidentally like progress stuff and do shit that I'm not recording or like streaming when people are awake to watch. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm gonna see if I can find anything to snack on or munch on in the kitchen. Excuse me.
Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to Tekken World Tour 2025, and we're back with another Master event, this time in Europe. First Master event in Europe this year. My name is Punlife, and I'm joined by the legend himself, MYK.
How's it going, Punlife, man?
What's up, man?
Dude, it's a pleasure to be out here. We're in Lyon, France, and man, it's a beautiful city around here. Very naturey, a lot of trees and stuff, but these guys are out here for the Tekken. They got to get the points. There's 4 EWC spots, and of course, the TWT points are on the line. Master level event. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that right now. We got a bunch of stuff from the, let's take a look at the Master slide. We had Knee that took Evo Japan, Combo Breaker, Mogold, Ban with Arslan Ash, CEO just recently with Atif taking it. And we're here now at the mix-up in Lyon. Then we got Evo in Las Vegas, Punishment 4 in Bolivia, Evo France. First time ever this year, that's a new one. Paradise Game Battle, Super Tournament as well over in Korea, Clash of the Olympians, and rounding it off with Tiger Uppercut at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's a lot of events, a lot of points.
Chat, I actually decided, you know what, it's 4 a.m. I might as well stay up long enough to go to the gym. So I'm now preparing my breakfast and lunch, which is going to be a ton of baked chicken and some rice. I cleaned and seasoned some chicken, threw that in the oven, and I just wanted to come back, pick up on y'all because I was gone for a little while there, and make sure you guys are okay. But I am going to run back to the kitchen to put a pot of rice on real quick. I will be right back one more time.
Nexus UFA, another EU banger. And then we had Cape Town Showdown, Thunderstruck, SEE Major, Takedown 2025, First Attack, Electric Clash, Manila Madness, Battle Coliseum, B-Pro Cup, and also Emirates Showdown to round it off for the challengers. I mean, just listing it off. Look at the slide right there. How many players there are to enter these tournaments, how many tournaments there are. So yeah, we got a bunch of master level events, bunch of challengers, but let's go ahead and take the regional leaderboard.
Yeah, the list goes on and on, but there's been, you know, on the regional leaderboard, it's always very interesting to see how it all unfolds. In America, Joe Crush is dominating, and you know, that's no surprise. It's Joe Crush, of all players. We also have Heisenberg in America 2, Virgil Spider in America 3, and Ayo Richie, one of the UK's finest in Europe 1, Frizen in Europe 2. My shout out to my Polish brethren in Alvar Frizen, the Steve Go, Shaoling in MEA 1, Yondaime MEA 2, Musashi in MEA 3, Esharib in Pakistan, Asia 1 is dominated by Seoul, then we have Pat Lors, RGN, Zarzo, Bredman, and Keisuke. That's a lot of names to list and a lot of strong players that can qualify for as well. And obviously the TWT finals format has changed slightly this year as well, so the regional leaderboard is a lot more powerful this year given the fact that there isn't as many days in the finals where they're all playing on an even playing field.
That's right, yeah, that's another way to get into the TWT finals, just like that with the regional leaderboard. But let's go ahead and take a look at now the global leaderboard. As you guys can see, first place, we got Knee sitting pretty, the Evo Japan champion, you know, the first Master Plus level event, 800 points for that event, and he's sitting pretty with the 14-15 right there at first. Then we got Mogul, the Combo Breaker champ, Arslan Ash then at third, Chikurin fourth, Rangchu, Nobi, Ulsan, King Ray Jr., Pina, Shadow 20Z, Manja, Farzine, Atif, Daniel Mato, Gosane, Tibetano, Keisuke, Ryef, Lohai, and Al to round off the top 20. And a lot of these players are here today to just try to solidify their spot, maybe move up a couple points in the rankings, just to make sure that they're nice and pretty for the finals.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Knee is just up for aura farming again. He's been having an insane start to a season so far, but it's very interesting. Like I've mentioned earlier, the pre-booking of points by King Ray Jr. and Shadow right now. You know, we're getting very comfortable up there, but it's not going to be enough to survive the end of the season. So we still got to get as much points as possible.
Right, yeah, and of course, if you guys don't know, you have to register online at tekken-esports.bn-ent.net to make sure you can get those points. Make sure you guys sign up for that at the Tekken portal, just so that you guys aren't letting those points go to waste, man.
Absolutely, you can see your name on the leaderboard, you know, show your friends afterwards. It's
Yeah,
something to be proud of.
Just to say that, you know, I got this far, how many points do you have in the tournament?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, flexing your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, you know, it's this kind of stuff is used for seeding as well during tournaments, so make sure you get your number on the leaderboard. It helps you get a higher seed.
That's right.
Surely that's the best motivation.
No, seeding especially very important in tournaments, especially you might not have to run into some killers early on and maybe make it into round 2 and 3, but yeah, here we go, TWT. The mix-up, Lyon, France. We're here, first match of the day.
Crowd popping off, and the Swiss crowd on the side popping off. Rage Brownie on stream, fellow commentator as well. Did a few ICFCs with him. Let's see how he does. The Yoshimitsu player, so we'll see what he can pull out. Obviously, Yoshimitsu's changed a little bit of the season as well from the last. Some nerfs, some changes, some buffs, as with all characters. So we'll see what Rage Brownie can pull out. Let's see.
Thank goodness 1-1. No sword doesn't wasp. Thank God.
It's fine. He's got fancy things now. He's got a new entry into Pogo stance from Kin.
Yep, the
plus
Kin
14 or something?
Yeah, Kin forward 1+2 is an interesting one. He also got that new up forward 1 as well from the straight up stance. Yeah, he's got some new tools to play around with.
Yeah, and every Yoshi player, just because of how varied the character is, you always see the thing that they like to express themselves with, whether it's bad stomach usage, whether it's unblockables. But here we go, first game on stream. That's what we got. Rain versus Yoshimitsu on Sanctum.
Ooh, rocking the Tekken 7 outfit. All right.
Got a Lotus Squid, man.
Ooh, starting it off. Didn't confirm, though.
Sword away already.
All right, I'm back. Chicken is in the oven. Rice is cooking.
Got a little bit of wall carry there. Setting up the moonsault.
Actual food to eat. About an hour.
No punish. I like the patience from Mage running over, committing, but no break on the throw either.
Yeah, counter hit throw, harder to break. What a great time to use it. Flip over.
Morals, what's good, homie?
Just staying on the ground. Heat now gone.
Stream boy, alright.
It's going to be a bit difficult one.
Oh, no confirm, but doesn't matter. Close it out with the
Take it easy, Isaac. Thank you for stopping by.
Counter hits. Rage Brownie being playing a little bit passive so far. Got to turn it up. Nice for Bukini landing on counter here as well.
Also, actually, now that I'm listening to it myself, their in-game audio for the stream is actually pretty low.
Armor's through with a burst.
Nice, just small checks going off axes.
Wow, maximum delay on that.
Nice, Catch has been pressing.
Wanted to watch a restream, had to go with the GOAT. Hell yeah. Also, fuck Yoshimitsu.
I love that move. Up back 1+2.
No dock. Ooh, not getting second hit either.
Oh, hit out of the air.
Again, Rage Brownie just waiting, playing very reactive and nice flash.
That's a great place to use it.
I'm telling you, Yoshimitsu players would be fucking flipping burgers without that move.
No punish.
No punish.
Oh,
no punish.
No throw break though.
That was a regular throw as well, wasn't counter hit.
Kaz is not ready for any of his punishes.
Both these players very freely using their lows. Seeing a lot of the Sentai 3+4 again, sidestep 4, and great throw to track
him out of the spin.
That was an excellent choice.
But I said Sonic Fox that got mixed. I think Sonic plays the Fina when they do play Tekken.
Every time he's went for the Yoshi counterplay, right? The spin, the flash, it kind of hasn't been working out, but all right, gets the launch. Start of the round. What are we doing with it? Oh,
that's the Kalos Sonic.
The crowd's giving their energy as well to the compatriot. Nice.
Gets a little extra guaranteed hit. Second hit of the
also, I don't know about you.
Oh my God! Oh my God! First match of the day.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm still of the opinion that Yoshimitsu is probably still a top 5 character in the game, by the way. I think this character is still absolutely ridiculous.
This time. What are you flashing for? No full combo though, but good chunk of damage already. It's all adding up.
Nice for Bukini landing natural hit as well. What's the combo here? Was potentially expecting that.
When you picking him up. You know, the fucked up part is that I think this is probably the coolest Yoshimitsu has ever been, but I hate fighting him so much that it makes me not like want to actually try him out for myself.
God.
The crowd pops off as well. What a start to a day. What a start to a day. He's had to do it to them.
That was awesome, man. You know, he actually went for the counter with Reina too, so he saw the reversal gameplay.
You know, I still don't even have Season 2. Like, I still haven't bought the Season 2 pass. I don't have Anna or anything else that's come out in Season 2.
The second to the last round as well, and the final interaction. But here we go. We're going to the Final Fantasy 16 stage. Joshua.
I should honestly buy it though, and then I should play Fok for the content. But I just know I'm not gonna like that character, and I have a bad feeling I'm really gonna hate the patch.
Nice counter here as well. What's the follow up? Oh, didn't go for anything. Oh, we've seen that before.
But it's part of my job, so I'll do it for the content, I guess.
No duck again. Oh, got the duck there, but nothing.
Yeah, went for the down.
Yo, if this Reina could just work on their punish game a little bit, he could beat this guy easy.
Uh-oh. Gets clipped by the second hit. Wall's right there.
It's perfect value for that he as well, just as it was about to run out. Rage Brownie keeping the pressure. Oh, the kangaroo kick.
No punish. Everybody's rolling.
Nice big counter here in the down forward 2. Is this going to be enough? I don't think so.
Oh,
Since your expectations are this low for the patch, surely you can't be let down. Yeah, you would think.
That was crazy. She got the counter, but there was follow-up hit, so she couldn't do anything. Counter hit throw.
2-2, 1+2, we do ones for them. Not even just like block punishing, but like they're just ducking certain things and blocking certain lows, and it's just they're just not getting a whole lot of it. There you go. That's a good punish.
Nice, good combo. Not activating heat just yet, keeping it.
Nice. Good chunk of damage already.
Oh, no break.
Command to throw.
Take it easy, Kosa. Thank you for stopping by.
Activate. Nice.
Very
Expended
nice.
Immediately with the down forward 1-2 heat dash to close out the round.
I like the little fake out.
Viper, what's good with your mic?
Not committing to anything, but potentially could have been good to press a button there.
Oh, they dropped the double electric.
Big drop on the combo, the Mishima Classic.
Soul Stealer coming through again. Unbreakable throw.
Oh,
there's the Sansan we talked about earlier.
nice float.
Oh, you got a down forward
drops
2
the
there.
Combo, no completion. Forward 1+2 heat dash. This is huge.
Won't be enough to kill just yet, but what's the Oki situation like?
Oh,
Drops the
no,
combo. Never mind.
Drop. Can't do it again.
Block it this time, and just like that, Rage Brownie just needs one.
I'm gonna
more
try
round.
making my own pizzas with the video you showed from Twitter. You know, I just had another one of those when I woke up. That's what I had
I
for
feel like he wants to put an exclamation mark
breakfast
at the
or
end of this
dinner.
set.
Yeah, I'm curious what we're gonna see. What sort
cost
move?
though.
That showmanship is risky.
Oh, the floor.
I took a picture of it too. But that's what I had when I finally did eat something. It was one of those pizzas.
Or are we?
Oh, we're
Yes,
going
we
for
are.
carry. We're going for carry. All right, what are we setting up? Kin mix up.
Spike down.
Ow. Ow. Oh, didn't.
Yeah, boy.
Still got a health advantage.
Yeah, buddy.
They're jumping to.
That shit was so good.
I told you.
Yeah, I think I'm low-key addicted to making my own pizza.
That was crazy.
Just had to do it to them. First match on stream, gotta set a statement, right? And
Dude, he intentionally dropped the combo to set up the spin. And you love to see it, man. The crowd support, they're cheering for their boy, and he did his thing, man. Beautiful stuff.
it would be pretty incredible if he drops that combo, goes for the spin, and then the opponent just stays on the ground. He just kills himself.
That
Right
would've
there. That would have been incredible scene.
Nobody saw it coming, right? He's like, where's he? He's not gonna intentionally drop the combo. He dropped the combo. I gotta get saved, right? So that's your first thought.
I think in Europe we call that an American reset.
That might be an American reset brought overseas. Yeah, true. That is definitely an American reset. You guys stealing our tech, huh?
Yeah, but that's the kind of.
What is your favorite Pokemon? Cyndaquil.
The best kind of game we could have asked for at the start of the tournament.
Get everybody excited.
That's all you pulled, Rin. Did you get Joker to go with her? No, I did not. I got an on dupe. I did get 2 5-stars, but I got Rin and on. But I'm 20 pulls away from being able to get Joker because I lost my first 50-50. So that was real quick. I got a whole question. What is the best tip to learn him? I started to learn him again on my Raj and Steve, and I wanted to refresh myself with a new character. Low-key seeing click with holes. Another reason I want to learn him. I just copy whatever I see Speed Kicks and K-Wiz do.
Very nicely done.
Honestly.
iMusician is in the building as well, so we'll see.
And what's funny about that is I'm pretty sure that they copy whatever they see each other do, and also whatever Edge does. And honestly, Edge is the one you should be copying. But
Or maybe like one of the earlier times, but I am very excited.
use a lot of down 3+4, a lot of down 3-4, and a lot of right flamingo 4-3.
You want to see the Yoshi mirror? You want to see the chaos? Okay, I'm down with that. Yoshi mirrors are kind of crazy. And there's a lot of really strong Yoshis here too. There's also Kane and Trench. I think you were telling me they won the dojo as well. Just absolutely sweep the competition. And there's a lot of international players here too that were at that dojo. So it's like, it's no slouch. Maybe he used up too much of his Quan yesterday. Hopefully he could do it again today. But man, definitely a lot of heavy hitters to look out for. Speaking of a heavy hitter, Kira coming up on stage.
Yeah, Kira is one of the only few players that actually placed top 8 in mix-up multiple times over there. So this is the 7th edition of
Yeah,
mix-up.
down back 4 is also pretty. I honestly don't use down back 4 nearly as much as I should.
3 of us have been in the last 3 years, so he's on a good run. I think he won TNS EU recently as well. So that was
Wanted to learn flow in that starter guide said 5 stances. Well, he's got right foot forward, right flamingo, left flamingo,
very good this season.
back turn.
Making that
So yeah.
well, but also I know he's been talking about that fuck run, and that's coming soon as well. So we'll see if he's going to be picking that one up.
Yeah, damn, he's gonna join the army, huh?
Where's the wave?
Good stuff to Kira, man. He's the one thing I really admire about his play is that
He's a much more complicated character than I think he gets credit for, because at the low level, he's noob stompy, and people who are bad at the game are fighting other people who are bad at the game, and so they're just fighting against one-on players who just mash a lot and make him think that that character's super easy. But I think like every character in the game is super easy, and when you're bad, like when you're playing against other bad players, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, I love me some Brian in this game.
But he gets pretty difficult.
At the start of the season, everybody was saying like, oh yeah, she's got nerfed. Look at all these nerf changes, but look at back 1+2, man.
I mean, so the stances aren't as complicated as it might seem at first.
Only -6, +4 with the.
Yo, what's good, Kev?
All right.
Nice parry. There we go, versus the
Also, I don't think I've seen Kita play Zafina before. It's normally June and Elisa, I think.
Made that running 3 whip. Yeah, awkward position, face down, feet away, hard to float convert.
Oh, gets picked up over that as well. Nice punish from Kira still has that. Oh, won't be needing the install.
Yeah, I like that right there. Nicely done. And that's
He feels like the poster of easy to mash with, but hard to master. I don't even think he's like the easiest character to mash with. I think there are characters who are way easier to mash with than he is.
Nice backdash with punish.
Also,
I
just realized punish in French is repulse. That's sick.
Repulse? Repulsetti? That's sick. I didn't know that either, dude. Oh yeah, the indicators are all in French. That's dope.
Oh, that counter.
Well framed heat smash. Second fastest one in the game.
And Kira's looking strong right now, looking very confident.
I think Eddie,
Nice
Victor, King.
Oh, like we're playing Dark Souls out here.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Eddie, Victor, King. Who else would I say is like a lot easier to just mash and do random shit with?
Finds the engage.
Asuka.
Oh, the movement from Kira right now. Still has
Alyssa.
as well. Nice, good option. Stabilize.
Law.
In the burst.
Yeah, Paul. Those are all characters that I'm putting on the list that are like, especially like when you're both bad, like when you're just playing at like a lower to mid level. Yeah, mashing is incredibly strong with all those characters.
Second hit is high, but you know, it has a fairly decent.
And the thing is, all those characters are also easier to play, even at a high level, than Bo is.
Sometimes people might press into as well that they like and sometimes play in, but
True.
I think Kira
Most of them are also a lot stronger.
So,
it does annoy me sometimes how much hate Huo gets, because like he's not that strong and he's also not that easy. Like he is a strong character, and you can mash with him at mid level. But like you could say that about every character in this game. Like, oh, but he's so complicated in his stances. Like, what am I supposed to do? The same shit you do against every other character in this game. Everyone's a stance 50-50 mix-up character, and most of them do it better than he does. So it's like, I don't know. The hate just feels forced at this point, because everything that people say they hate about him, like 90% of the roster does.
A little bit of heat. How are we gonna use it? Smash +15. And the guard break at the wall. We're gonna break it. No,
Remove all guard breaks from Tekken, Loki. Ike.
Nice. All right.
Nice. I like the decision to keep the wall in play. It can be very beneficial, especially if you want to follow up a sequence. If you cannot kill with the wall break, you might as well keep the sequence.
What are we doing? Nice.
Good
Tech roll right. You have to tech roll right on that one. You can't tech roll left. But then there's also a mix-up.
Nerf down back 4, Tekken Master was right for real. What needs to be nerfed about it?
50-50.
Nice. Spin and then stall.
Also, I think Tekken Master was actually wrong about a lot of stuff in that post, but I'm just a YouTuber, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
Nice. Spending the stack.
-10. Gets the Repulsetti. Wow. Great use of the new Power Crush there with the combo completions. This should be it. No, it's a little too
It's hard to
safe
portray
on the
sarcasm
roll,
with
but
text.
still gets the
Gotcha.
round.
Very nice. What a turn.
More about flappy kicks? I mean, I don't think flappy kicks need to be nerfed either. You duck and it's launch punishable. Like, I don't, like, it comes with big risk. That's the thing too. He's one of the actual characters in this game that like has to commit when he does shit like that. And if you make the right read, he dies for it. I feel like this game is a shit ton of high risk, or I'm sorry, low risk, high reward, but there's actually high risk with things like that. Like down back 4, if that gets blocked, he can get launched. If his fucking flappy gets ducked, he gets launched. And they already nerfed the damage off like the heat counter hit 2 jab and shit like that, right? And then obviously, you know, the counter hit setup is gone. Like they've nerfed Huadong a lot actually, like multiple times, even when no one thought he was good. Like they literally had a patch where the note said this character's not performing exceptionally well, so here's a bunch of nerfs for him. Like he has been nerfed, even though he's never been top tier and still isn't, and people still complain.
Oh, big block, but nothing with it. That could have been launched.
Oh,
Crush, Kira testing him.
He's got one of those as well.
Setups.
Now they did give him a really crazy move on that down 3+4 that he shouldn't have, but like, I mean, a lot of characters in this game have shit that they shouldn't have. Installs, characters with stances that shouldn't have stances, guard breaks. You ever play Street Fighter a lot? Always a Tekken kind of guy. I played Street Fighter 4 for fun as a kid. Street Fighter 5 I tried to get into multiple times, but I didn't like the game. When Street Fighter 6 came out, I played it a decent amount for a few months, but I just didn't stick with it for longer than that.
They didn't even collide with the armor. Second hit.
I like the whip punish at them, but not working up for Kira this time.
Bro, Furai, it's crazy, dog. And then, like, also, they're not allowed to have an opinion on anything, and me as well, because we play Huadong. Not allowed to talk about anything ever. Not allowed to ever have an opinion. You play Huo, you can't talk. Sorry, my fault. It's because I'm black. It's because we're black. Yeah,
even just notice the adaptation, notice the amount of power crushes coming out, and then just slowed it down, got the counter hits. Obviously, the Zafina evasion is always the thing you want to check against other people. Do we know how to pick up from Tarantula? Do we know how to deal with Mantis? What are we going to be using? Especially people that like to jab or just use a lot of highs. Like, it's a dangerous position to be in.
Yeah, she definitely gets a little tricky and slippery when she gets into like those two stances, like you mentioned, Mantis and Tarantula. You kind of have to have your options. You kind of have to know your options, like how to pick it up. Like especially Tarantula, because we saw while standing 3 and it didn't really go anywhere with it. Like the best option maybe like down back 2, but I'm not sure. Might not hit actually the hitbox. I remember for Brian.
It often also depends as well what they're doing afterwards, right? So if they try to get out of the stance, then you might get like a low hit but no flow. But if they try to commit to another button, then you might even get a full flow out of it.
Yeah, we saw that come up a couple times too in the match too, with the 4-4-1 because Kira hit a button, he was fully launched for it. But man, good stuff to Kira. Hopefully you can make it back into the top 8. Today, if you guys don't know, we're going all the way down to the top 16. So a lot of matches again tomorrow as well.
So it's going to be a long day, lots of matches, lots of players, and I was looking for brackets earlier, and it's so stacked, man. There's so many strong players, so many strong international players, so many strong French players as well. There's some rising French stars like Yuya that I'm really excited to see on stream as well. So yeah, it's unbelievably exciting.
That's kind of the most exciting thing for me about like these regional tournaments, right? This is like the first big master event for EU, and we just had like Combo Breaker CEO and over in NA, right? I just want to see like the online warriors that didn't really get a chance to travel, and they're from this region, and they come out and make a showing, you know? Like, that could definitely happen. I've seen it time and time again throughout like fighting games throughout the year, so who's going to be the next one? We'll find out. Yeah. But coming up next, we got Gerlanda, the TWT LCQ champ. Back in the Tekken 7 days, he doesn't have his character in this game, Katarina, but he's still been such a strong player ever since. Yeah,
versus Fireblade, a very notable French Jin. Been around for quite some time. I saw him warming up earlier as well, and you know he's always wearing the Jin hoodie as well. You can always recognize him at every event just by that Jin hoodie. So we'll see how it goes. I'm curious.
He plays Jin though, right? With the Jin hoodie, okay? Because sometimes people wear like
like someone called like Dragunov expert and he plays Mishas or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. Cosplay Dragon Ball, play Horog, you know.
Yeah, it's happens. Sometimes you just love the design, but it'll be interesting as well because we're gonna get. I guess we're gonna get the lore, kind of a lore matchup, the karate matchup between I assume Lydia from Gerlanda because she's been using her.
Oh, versus switched to Lydia. She's kind of crazy this season.
It's what do you mean? You don't like holding the Heaven and Earth mix?
Not my favorite place to be in, but especially I think the scariest part is when you eat a counter hit 4-4-2, and then she activates off of the Wolf 2 stance.
Yeah.
That one where she's like instantly engaged into Heaven and Earth. I'm like,
the thing that touching back on what we were talking about before I got up, it's just weird because like people hate on Huadong for things that other characters are doing and other characters are doing better. Like, you hold back for right stance 3-4 because I'm trying to do it. I'm just practicing some sample combos to start off on what you told me. Do I hold back? No, I don't have to hold back for anything when it comes to his stances.
She's got some crazy stuff. But all right, here we go.
I'm not entirely certain what it is that you mean, but no, I don't hold back for any like stance transitions or anything like that. Speaking of carry, this fucking character right here, man, Lydia is insane right now. Like top 5, I think.
You just go for your standard mid poke and they can parry it.
Nice, just wake up while standing 4-4. Beautifully done from
Jin's still Jin though.
Almost pokes in really early on and just managed to finish off of that.
Yeah, those pokes definitely add up. And you know, one thing that people don't like to mention is that pokes don't leave any gray light. So they have a lot more value that way.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting way to figure it. I've never thought about it that way. Yeah, no, absolutely.
People are like, oh, they increased the health by 20. That just means pokes are weaker, but pokes don't leave any gray light.
Oh, brave decision from Fireblade here.
Whoa, we're swinging, bro. Neither of them wanted
I'm
to
glad
let
Jin
up
isn't
there.
like a true Mishima like he was in Tekken 7.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd say he was a true Mishima, but he was definitely more like one in that game than he is in this game.
That's classic video game.
Hold X harder to accelerate.
IRL QTEs.
Nice. Again, Fireblade, big advantage. Good way of beating the down jumper.
Gets the Wolf 3 into the lane. Political. Reversal break. You cannot parry. Yeah, great adjustment there from Gerlanda. Last time you saw he got engaged, he went for the parry. 4-4-2 to break the armor.
Very nice.
What an option. Just froze it out as keep out. Beating up the Hell Sweeper, I think, from Fireblade and Gerlanda. One more round on the board and also 3 stacks.
Yeah, Gerlanda's finding a lot of 3-2s. Really juicy for Lydia. Nice punish there.
Beating out a parry as well.
Ooh, good Oki. Heaven and Earth.
Tried it.
Off on that. Gets the knockdown. Nice.
Very
The needle
wow.
with the while standing
Very
two.
nice stuff.
Gerlanda just running with it. This might be impossible for Fireblade this round. And yeah, Gerlanda closing out. He saw that Fireblade is throwing out a lot of jabs. And just, you know, those hard ducks really came out super clean for Gerlanda.
Yeah, luckily right there, Fireblade did a 1-2 instead of a 2-1. Maybe that mid might have been able to save him, but good stuff. Gerlanda just picking his spots.
Is that like a Tekken Jin flame jacket he got on?
Because we saw a lot of parries from Fireblade and they weren't quite working out. I assume this is coaching?
Yeah, definitely got to be the coach.
Gotta be the coaching. I mean, maybe he just wanted to hug. You never know. Like, sometimes
Moral
just spread the good
support.
vibes. Yeah. That's kind of coaching as well. You never know. Like, everyone has a different style of coaching, right?
That's in SoCal. We have Alex Valle. He would just come up and give you back row, unsolicited back rows.
Hey, sometimes those shoulders are too tense. You know, like it hinders
loosen 'em up.
execution.
That's true. That's true. Especially playing on American arcade sticks, he really had to pump those Dragon Punch inputs.
Yeah, we'll see. Right,
See right
coaching's
there.
over. Let's see what Fireblade's gotten out of that. No change.
He didn't play bad the first game. Just like little instances that didn't go his way in certain interactions.
Yeah, the rounds that he won were very dominant. Starting off strong, getting the pokes in, getting the parries in, but yeah, just needs to, I think, adjust the timing, be prepared.
Lydia's so fun to play, sadly. I liked Lydia a lot when she came out. I was actually really enjoying that character, and she wasn't even good. Now she's really strong, but I haven't played her in a while, so I really don't remember how to play her that much. She's a character I'd have to relearn, but I have so much I want to learn with Reina and Huarong that like I just haven't bothered doing it.
Are we keeping the wall? Yes, we are.
Wow, great down jab. But there again, Gerlanda just picking his spots on when to thread the needle with a duck.
That's a lot of hits.
Low key, I be feeling like, wow. I be feeling sometimes that like Power Crush should lose to a certain number of hits. You know what I mean? Like if you get hit with like 3-4 hits, like your Power Crush should get broken. Will he be able to block in time? He will.
He didn't choose an option. He was aware. Step ahead.
Rocket kick 4 into right stance, 4-3, back 4, up 4 into left angle, back 3-4. Sorry if I'm spamming. So it's rocket kick. So skyrocket into right stance, 4-3, right?
Sending it.
Absolutely, try to go for the heat smash
Back
as well.
4,
The floor, this is a launcher.
up
We should
4,
see an unskilled at the end.
into left
good chunk
angle,
of
back
damage.
3-4. Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I still don't fully understand your question, but you don't have to like hold back.
Oh, you let the whole thing rock into the 1-2-4. Londa was ready.
Oh, another counter.
Yeah, kind of flock. I'm not saying it should, but sometimes when I'm playing the game, I'm like, man.
But this time the Power Crash coming through and Gerlanda one round away now.
Yeah, Gerlanda
The reason a lot of Woes don't use his Wild Rising Launcher, it's really, really bad.
Nice. Check both shins. Nice down forward.
I don't use it because I suck, but also he has arguably the worst Wild Rising Launcher in the fucking game. It fucking sucks.
Almost got the wall, but
I should use it more than I do, but it's terrible.
Little step immediately into it.
The range is not good. The second part is duckable and launch punishable if you aren't, you know, on your toes with your punish. The damage on it sucks a lot. It's instant tornado. It's off axis. It's like actually a really bad while standing launcher.
Version of it. Zen up one, but got hit out of it with a high.
That's the first stack. Go for the mid.
Nice punish. Fully loaded though on Gerlanda with the 3.
Lydia is very linear, but like all it takes is for her to get in on you once, and then like you just aren't allowed to breathe after that. And truth be told, when you fight like any Lydia player who's not just like an autopilot, like fucking just mashing moron who's not just trying to do running moves, he's kind of hard to fight. At least for me, right? Because I also play WoW, and just like playing neutral with that character is just difficult in general. So. See, man, that's another thing too that pisses me off about it, because it's like WoW's trade-off, right, for being this like rush down like mix-up character with these stances and these plus and shit is that like, you know, he has bad neutral, but now you have all these characters with like ridiculous fucking neutral, and then doing the stance mix-up shit better than he does with having better neutral. I hate niggas, man.
Oh no! Drop the combo. Oh, a whole 5.
You wasn't ready for the low.
Bro, I've never even seen that. Down forward 2, crouch dash up forward 2. Still can't close out the round. One more poke, but there it is with the
one game apiece.
That was stressful,
that boy
man.
was stressed.
That was really stressful for Fireblade. Even though he had a nice, comfortable lead.
It's so funny when they actually complain about that comparative mid-tier. And yeah, the thing is, like, I acknowledge WoW is strong, but like every character in the game is strong. You know what I mean? He's not top 5. I don't think he's top 10, top 15, maybe.
All right, here we go though. Last game
the move Backlash, I think it's one of his power crushes. I believe I just looked it up. Might be the timing thing. Sorry for this. Oh, Backlash. So yeah, no, you have to be right foot forward and then you plink the button. So you have to slide your thumb. Well, I don't know what type of controller you're playing on, but for me, like I slide my thumb very quickly across 3-4, and that'll give you Backlash.
Spike down.
He's getting loose. He's playing loose.
Not dead just yet, though. Gerlanda still has to be available.
Nice. Oh, mid into low. Gerlanda had it scouted.
Gonna be a chunk of damage. Gerlanda probably trying to get as many stacks as possible in this round while also taking Fireblade out.
Ooh, just interrupts. He can't close him out, dude. Oh, the cheeky crouch dash into crouching low.
That was looking a little bit scary. Again, he's just using so many of those lows, just poking Gerlanda down.
Yeah, he's poking really well. Gerlanda hasn't been able to find the lows that much, except at the end of the round. Oh, break the glass. What are you trying to parry for?
Goodness gracious. I actually really like Lydia. Like, fighting her could be a pain, but I actually think this character is really cool.
Across the board now.
I love her design, and I thought she was really fun.
And Gerlanda's been making great use of that Wolf 1 power crush. And we see
I got you wondering.
jab in there, and you can recover in time and still be able to duck it. Launch -14.
Nice pickup though. Oh, jumps the combo, doesn't matter. And again, down 4-2, down 4-2.
Whoa, high crush. Wow, gets a float.
So many floats for Fireblade right now. Gets it here as well. This might be wall. Yes,
wow.
it is.
Didn't even believe it hit. Not that bad.
That's not launch punishable.
Spencer, he was the
Gerlanda trouble. Nice punish.
Back one. Running move.
Man, he's just getting hit every time after the engage. Yes. Armor. Get out of trouble.
Power crush.
Ooh, he's getting
that had to be a misinput. Nice low parry. Will you be able to get the kill off this though? Oh my god, I got the wall. Is that gonna kill? I think he would have gotten more damage just doing his wall combo as opposed to the rage art, but it might kill either way. It did. Alright, cool. How active is Backlash? I do find it hard to whiff punish because I'm afraid of hitting the armor and get hit by the active frames. I actually think Backlash in this game is not that good. Especially compared to Tekken 7, it was way better in Tekken 7. I still use it a lot, but it's nowhere near as good as it was before, in my opinion. I don't know the exact number of active frames on it, but you can definitely whiff punish it. I played up well earlier, I would whiff punish for it.
They're like, oh, I just got away with my life.
No punish again. Fireblade losing punishment. Gotta be careful with down jumps as well.
Have you seen the PlayStation tournament avatars? There's one for Jin and Huo, also a cute Lydia chibi. Nah, I haven't.
Damn, rotate there? Again? Nice punish. Oh, the level 3 buff gets the knockdown, almost like a rage drive from T7. Wow,
Very
I
nice.
like the attempt from Fireblade there. He almost threaded the needle with an electric. You saw the sparks coming out from it, but Gerlanda stuffs it out with the jab. Just barely.
You can also, like, Backlash is another move where you can duck it and launch punish.
Up forward 2, we've seen that multiple times. It wasn't working out. Yolanda was getting the punishes on those. You can also get, I think, a bigger punish if you go sidestep left, I think. If you know it's coming, you can go sidestep left, get a launch on it. It does track the other side, but obviously now there's also the threat of down forward 2-3, which is the extension, which is also punishable, but, you know.
Yeah.
So if they throw it out, then you get some damage on the board and a ping splat. So, yeah, very good adaptation from Yolanda, which was just so ready for it. And, yeah, it was dealing with the down jabs as well versus stance, because obviously that's an option that a lot of people go for. It's a pretty reliable option for a lot of it, but
it started to feel almost scary for Fireblade to go low at the end of the round, because like the low parry success rate from Gerlanda was just crazy, especially at the end of the round where he's like, mid. That's the
You
low.
get a PS avatar. I don't remember if you switched to
He was
PC.
like 3 for 3 on the low
No, I
parry,
still
so
play Tekken on
kinda
console.
Like he tried to play it safe.
I don't think I ever even
go
picked it
loose
up on
with
PC, to
with
be
the down
honest.
forward 2, up forward 2s and stuff, but didn't work out. But he played great, man. At the end, Gerlanda tightened it up, took the set, nicely done.
I mean, it's always really difficult, right, deciding, like, especially if you're trying to end that round and we're just constantly blocking mid. You gotta do that low eventually if you want to finish up.
Exactly, right? But it's like, when do I do it? When do I do it? And not make it obvious, right? That's the hard part. But man, up next, another heavy hitter, man. All of these matches are going to be crazy today. There's so much international competition here too. And of course, master level event, 400 points for first place. So these guys want it, man. And especially you got to make it into that top 20 to secure your spot in TWT finals. So they need these points right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to get it early because we know, I think the cutoff last year was like 1,100 or something, 1,300. So
which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it's when you look at overall points available on the tour compared to like 2019, it was a lot lower. There's a lot more points available. They're available for more spots as well. So it's easier for you to get on the leaderboard. It makes the competition really savage with how much you have to travel and how many points you have to get on the board. And of course that top 4 as well this year gets the extra special privilege of going straight into the final day of the global finals, which is a massive change in the bracket.
Whoa, that is huge. That is a huge change.
Because sometimes you get, like, you know, near the end of the tour, people are like, okay, I qualified, I'm like fairly comfortable within that, maybe top 5, top 6, but now if you keep traveling, you put yourself in an even better position.
There's definitely incentive to make yourself stay high in the leaderboards, especially that top 4, yeah, just to get that little cushion. But here we go, we got a Heihachi coming up on stream. Yeah. Heihachi Hwarong.
Yeah, kicking machine on the Hwarong.
Hey, a whole player. Oh, it's Kicking Machine. Let's go.
Very strong player.
I don't get to see him a lot, but I've seen some really cool clips from him on Twitter. Got here to see 5 AM Lotus KO'd in his chair. I'm wide awake. I was just looking at my phone.
Didn't get anything out of it. She got up.
Nice, good patience as well.
Just cancel, okay.
I guess I do look like I'm asleep if I'm just looking down like that, though. It probably looks like my eyes are closed.
Oh, the backlash all the way to the wall.
Still had a tornado for that combo.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even use his tornado.
Yeah, try to step into down.
Big electric, never the little one.
Hefty electric to the face for it.
I just pulled 2 1-star Glaceons in one pack. That can happen. You can get 5 in one pack. Yeah, it can happen.
Full charge back 2, grounded hit, and then set up a Raijin stance OP. That would have been interesting. I wanted to see what he was cooking up with that.
We'll see, might still come later in the set. Nice.
Counter hit.
Beautiful from Kicking Machine. There's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness, the jackknife throw as well.
I only saw grand finals that any Koreans pull up to Tekken CEO. A CEO?
He does have a
yeah.
legacy throws.
Plenty, actually.
You can camouflage some of them as well to make it more difficult to break. So.
True, especially with like right foot forward or back.
Yo, D-Lon, what's good, man?
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Big chunk of damage here, active as well.
I like that he did the right foot plasma blade for more damage than the back.
It's a really difficult move, Wandering. It's the same as doing an electric.
Oh, went for the Oki. Didn't move up though. It's the power crush from Sam's big block.
Hey, crouch cancel back 3. That's what you have to do to launch punish the really punishable stuff. Crouch cancel back 3. Because his while standing launcher is so ass. What a low parry. Holy shit.
Spaghetti all over the floor right now.
Nice DF2.
Sidewall saves lives.
Y'all been seeing the discourse on Twitter, people talking about down forward 2s? I just feel like I made a tweet and I was like, dog, there's a lot of things that are worth complaining about in Tekken 8 and a lot of those things are very valid. but I don't think generic down forward 2 is one of them. Like that's such an inoffensive, like regular Tekken thing. Like I don't know. We've really lost the plot. Like niggas will complain about anything, I get it, but it's like, come on, dog. Like that shit has been around forever. Okay, I will say this. I do think that there is a lot of bullshit that we put up with in Tekken that probably shouldn't exist or be a thing, but we allow it just because it's legacy or it's been there forever, like Paul Deathfist or like Yoshimitsu Flash. Like I think those things are fucking stupid, and like, you know what I mean? But that being said, like down forward 2 I think is an extremely inoffensive regular Tekken tool that's like not that crazy. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like the ones that are safe, they don't launch crouchers, so you have to be clipping somebody with their movement, you know, or you know, accurately placing it with good timing, like in neutral and stuff, right? So, or using it as a, you know, a somewhat of a whiff punisher. Like, I think that's like, I don't know, man. Like it's, I don't understand. Like of all the things to complain about in this game, there's so much to talk about. We want to talk about down forward 2s, really?
Good typo combo. He fixed it. He definitely wanted low parry.
My only thing about DF2s is that I have an unsafe one while having the downside of a safe one. Reina deserves it though. See, Reina, I kind of get it. Like it does suck. I also play the character, but like she has electric and hop kick. You know what I mean? So like she's not really supposed to even have a down forward 2 at all. So it being unsafe, like I understand.
Over 101 Dalmatians? Oh my god.
Zenkai really feeling themselves right now, but let's see if Kikimichi can get back into it. The size of down forward 2, I mean,
yeah, the characters that, so this is how it works. If your down forward 2 launches people when they crouch, it's unsafe. It's punishable on block. The ones that are safe on block, they don't launch crouchers. So like if you're crouching, you get hit, you don't get launched by it. You just like, your character like gets hit and like tilts their head back a little bit. That's the trade-off. And I think that's good balance. I think that's good design. I think that's perfectly fair and reasonable and justifiable. And honestly, only a couple characters really have like some really ridiculous evasion on it. Like Yoshimitsu down forward 2 and his hop kick as well. Yoshimitsu just has more evasion than he just fucking should. Same thing goes for Law, right? I think Law and Yoshimitsu, those are characters like specifically like their DF2s might need a little bit of a look, right? You might need to take a look at those, but like some characters, like it's just really such a non-issue.
Touches the breakable wall. Can we reach the next wall? Nice.
Big chunk.
Whoa, the cross-up tech with the 4-4-1+2.
Say Hachi turned the fuck up in this game. Holy.
Zenkai getting back in the game with that. Nicely done.
That's definitely something you got to take note of against Heihachi. I forgot about that too until you just showed me. The 4-4-1+2, it could cross you up like that. You saw how he was on 1P, 2P, then he was on 1P on that. That only happens on tech roll left. So if you go right against that, I don't think that happens.
Right. That's very interesting, actually. Because I know there's some other things you can do with certain moves like Steve Sonic Flying. If you dash into them on Oki,
the sidestepping is going to be as weak as me. Strong punch was there. I think the sidestepping is actually pretty damn good in the game now. Like it was already better than it was in 7, and they buffed it to where it's even better now. I think certain moves and strings still track a lot better than they should. But I mean, the sidestepping actually is pretty good, I'd say now. Is it like Tekken Tag Tournament 2? Probably not, but it's better.
Oh, nice.
You know, those are the best first activations where you're just like, I just want to get out of trouble. And then it's like, oh, thank God they were in the air.
Exactly, yeah. We got anti-airs in Tekken. Oh, still getting caught a little delay.
We did a first against Akuma last game. Good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, if Akuma came back in this game, it's fine. We got him handled now, right?
Yeah, we just need first anti-air. Easy.
To be fair, I'm not advocating for Akuma back, just for the record.
You heard it here first. One Life wants Akuma back.
Please. It's fine. Give us...
Oh, he's getting so many good steps around the Just Ray Sky.
Yeah, he's stepping around that skyrocket every time. That's a launch. He didn't. He sidestepped forward, you fool.
He was already committed to the button.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Nice spending the heat as well. Zenkai's
where you step
for health.
That's a move I need to use more. Back 4-3 out of Flamingo. Oh, he actually used the launcher.
Well, it should be enough to kill quite easily.
Yeah, right there too. After the guard break high, he went for the 1-2-2 to keep up stance pressure instead of going for the 1-1-2 knockdown or the unbreakable throw, which does more damage. He wanted the more pressure, but didn't work out. Unfortunate.
Yeah, sometimes keeping them standing is the way to go, right? Keep the pressure on them. They got to keep guessing, right? At that point. Nice burst again, getting out.
Nice, gets the counter hit down back 4.
That was the easiest flappy kick confirmation ever because he saw the heat burst activation.
back one not working out. Zenkai tried to go for Demon Breath, no punish, but hey, the throw still lands.
Alright.
4-3+4.
Guy does have the 3. Does he want to use it now to try to get it, or does he want to save it? It's a hard call. I feel like Kudon's in this situation likes to pop it a lot.
If you can keep yourself in the sight, it might be worth doing.
Not going to have a much chance left. He's already lost like 40%. Counter
Got him again.
He might be dead with the heat dash. And the wall. Sidewall, luckily. But it doesn't
Very
have
nice.
a kicking machine.
But yeah, we always talk about how you don't want to die without popping heat.
Right.
Because you're dying with a wasted resource. You didn't get to utilize the resource. Warrior Instinct, same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
You have a resource, a super, super strong resource, sure. But if you're waiting for that final round, but the final round never comes, then it's a wasted resource, right?
Kind of a gamble, right? You're kind of like banking on, I got to close this round out so I can have like a God mode Heihachi for that final round. But unfortunately, he wasn't even able to get there, right? Because like, he needed that round, but such a strong start from Kicking Machine that round.
A big, the sort of philosophy you could go for is, you got to live to fight another day, right?
Yeah, true. You gotta.
Or you can justify using resources or whatever.
Whatever
like
it takes, man.
Yeah.
Pop, heat, Warrior Instinct, Rage Art, whatever it takes, man. This is tournament. This is war.
Exactly, and you get all the advantages there as well. The higher damage, you get like all kinds of thunderbolts out of 2 moves. You get the extinguisher of the grey health as well for the running headbutt and a few other things. So it's massively beneficial. It can be the comeback you need, and you can also. I like to think when you get hit by some of this stuff, you get like mental damage at the same time, right?
Sure.
Like you're ringing your opponent head.
Just eating like a Warrior Instinct 1+2, I'm like, uh-oh, there goes a good chunk of my life bar. And all
Or getting launched at 13 frames as well.
Oh yeah, that dude, 12 even. But
yeah,
you never even see it. You never even get to see it.
Oh, I didn't set up the bracket command for this. Let me.
Headbutt punish that much?
Right, it's so good. Even without
The Kakoma? Yes, it is. Kakoma versus Kita Kita.
4-2, wall splat, everything. Yeah.
Who are you rooting for in this tournament? Probably Edge and Kwis, my usual
I
goats.
think Heihachi is up there because his punishment is so good. And when you get to Warriors and things, it's like,
And he
okay,
finally fixed his issue of not being able to launch from.
I always
crouch.
root for the WoW players.
Has been a classic for Heihachi forever. Like he's always had to like crouch cancel.
Those are my guys. You already know Kwis is the homie, and also Edge follows me back on Twitter.
Crouching launcher. He's never had in the series ever, right? But I don't know. Heihachi is pretty strong in the punishment department. I do agree there, but I think
So this
very much don't see forward 1+2 enough.
yes.
For how strong of a punish it is, but man, speaking of strong, look at these guys coming up on
Powerhouses,
stage.
right?
Oh man, yeah, these guys are definitely in contention to be in that.
Let me take a look at this.
right?
Actually,
So
King Ray.
from South
Actually, King
Korea,
Ray has to play
one of the
Kicking Machine right now. I
teams
wish we could
saw
see that.
earlier today as well.
Jod plays
Washington
JDCR. I think that's going to be
but
the
he
next
also got
match
a
on
bunch of
stream.
other characters we can look out for. He got the June. He's got the Fakamram in the future.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's already getting powered up by the aura farming that Fakamram is doing. But Kakoma
Shadows
has
playing
historically
Gerlanda.
placing at mix-up
Oh, wait,
as
there's
well.
a second
2018
stream.
Came fourth, was second in 2022.
Wow.
Hold on. They got another stream set up.
So, I'm sure he's going to be going for another one. But both of these guys definitely want to make top pay, and no one wants to bow out early. Kira has made top pay at mix-up, like I mentioned earlier, 4 times, 3 times in the last few years. So
Hey, hold up. The double stream setup, you never see that.
killers in this bracket, right?
I mean, every blue moon,
Losers, you also
but
gotta play more matches to
but
get
one
to
is
where
this
you
is the
are,
mix-up
where
taking
you
place in
are.
France right now.
Man. But okay, Kakoma, especially this
It's
season,
Super
too,
Kuma's
I'm
channel.
wondering,
Oh,
too,
Super
with
Kuma running one
characters,
too. Whoa, they got 3
he's kinda,
setups.
Like, kind of locking in the Fang more often, but he's kind of like going back and forth. He's like, I don't know who to play. Dragunov, Fang.
They got
Dragunov, of course, we're still seeing do some work.
They got
like,
3
Ulsan
setups?
out there, like he's kind of been like flip-flopping between the.
Who's on the
Dragunov
other stream? So
bars.
right now
So
it's
like,
Lancelot versus
people,
Oracle
They're not exactly writing
on
off.
Super
He did get,
Kuma's
downloaded
stream,
from
but then
season 1.
RZA has another stream as well.
That move was absurd.
Hold on, bro. This is litty.
Properties it had. It got rid of a couple of those, but still a very strong character, and he also got a couple new tools as well.
There's not a
One
match
that
happening right now on RZA's stream. I'm waiting to see, but
Yeah, and I think this event is really important for
I think it's about to be
Kakoma.
King Ray versus Kicking Machine.
Like he's had good placements. He got 9th at Combo Breaker, 9th at the STL dojo recently as well in Korea, which was massively stacked dojo. But it would be nice to get some more master points on here. So let's see if Kakoma can do it, or if Kira will defend his position. And the Swiss crowd is already getting loud.
Yeah, the crowd favorite Kita right now, locking it in with the June. Second hit counter. How often do you even see that? Show me the season 2 combos.
Nice. So we're going to keep the wall here.
Top kick enter. Hey.
Yes, we are.
Tekken.
Whoa.
Nice. Like Kira getting away from that wall as well.
All right, I got the other 2 streams pulled up as well, so we can jump back and forth.
Big counter here as well.
Not respecting the down 2 pressure. Whoa,
Also, I smell my chicken. It smells so good.
Overcommitted for the wall combo. That wasn't there.
Much as I like watching drag, King Ray Kicking Machine is going to be sick. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they're throwing that match on this other stream, because I think that's what's coming up.
Ooh, that was so scary.
Stagger stepping a Kakoma massive health lead and 1-2-4 working over.
And he was just threatening heat smash, heat smash, heat
Is the TWT final pretty much set, or is there still a few spots up for grabs? No, it's far from set. The season just started a couple months ago.
Nice step as well. Beating out a parry there. Break. And Kira slowly getting close.
The season just started, what, was it in April or May? Somebody remind me.
Wow.
It was in May, right? That was Evo Japan? It was Evo Japan the first event to kick things off? I don't remember exactly.
Steps from Kakoma episode. The nice punish though from... Oh my god, this could be huge.
This is a big
Keep the
chunk
wall.
damage.
Well, the pressure afterward.
Yeah, the finals aren't until
Jesus shield.
another 5 months from now.
Oh,
Oh, that's unfortunate. Kokan kind of working out just yet.
I've never seen that.
Never by. Oh,
Bird came out of his blood, dude.
Oh, everyone's clenched right now. Oh.
Nice.
And getting the installer as well. Does the install have a name? I always call it like Miko time.
Oh, they got player cams on this other stream too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like Kazama Light or something. I forget.
Yeah, maybe it's because I'm a light.
Something like that.
It's about to light it up. Ooh.
What a trade. Oh, accidental jumps.
No one really benefiting from it.
Oh, the 4-4-1 plus 2 stance transition.
There's the sweep. Nice option from Kira.
Especially making it a whole launcher with the breakable wall. Oh, cool.
All right, y'all want to keep watching this match, or you want to see King Ray versus Kicking
Big
Machine?
light beam.
Because they did just sit down on the setup.
One more poke for Kita, and the down 4 to take it. Kira takes the lead.
Pulling ahead, that install definitely coming handy. Magic hands.
The Kira chance from the crowd. This is awesome. You can feel the energy. Minus 20.
King Ray versus Kicking Machine.
Nobody
King
punished
Ray.
it, right.
King Ray. Bet.
Wow, huge on the wall. Sidewall, though. Doesn't overcommit for the pickups. We saw what happened last time.
Le gagnant est en top 64.
Exactement.
I think the stream is
Alors,
actually in
sur point,
French.
DR, bien vu, Franck Lebleuf. Ça va ou quoi, mon frérot?
Yeah, it sounds like it's in French.
Bon, Lancelot,
Is what it is, though. We still watch.
c'est passé 2-1. Magnifique. Il est au bout de sa vie, Lancelot, les gars.